And welcome back. Your host, Mr. Beery King here, bringing another wonderful, fun-filled, and slightly boring Dragon Age Origins. So, before we continue doing much, we are going to talk to all of our companions, and then we're going to move on. Let's talk to Morgan.
I wish to ask a question of you.
Alrighty. Go ahead.
I wish to know your opinion of love.
My opinion?
You and I have been intimate, for one. We have been close for some time now. You are impressive in many ways, and you even protected me from Flemeth without hope of reward. I feel anxious when I look upon you. I dislike this sense of dependency. 'Tis a weakness I abhor. If this is love, I wish to ascertain that you do not feel the same. No, that's not what I'm saying. You need to pay attention. What I'm saying is that I have been foolish. I have allowed myself to become too close. This is a weakness. You are not listening to me. Do not be such a fool. This is for your own good. I am not like other women. I am not worth your distraction, and you are not worth mine.
You're worth mine.
You are impossible. Have it your way, but I will tell you truly now. You will regret it in the end.
Nah, we won't regret it. Okay, that was kind of weird. It's bigger than a bread box.
'Tis a ring. Now, before you get any foolish notions, let me explain. Flemeth once gave me the ring because it allowed her to find me no matter where I went, in case I was ever captured by hunters. I disabled its power as soon as we left the wilds. Recently, however, I thought to change it. Now, I will be able to find whoever wears it instead.
Cool.
It is not given out of sentimentality. I believe you were too important to risk. If you were captured, this ring would allow the rest of us to find you quickly. Now you are mocking me. Do you wish the ring or not? I am tempted to simply keep it. You are welcome. Perhaps it will be useful someday.
Okay, so we talked to her. Oh, I forgot we was gonna do shells too. Yeah. I will definitely do that one, probably not in this episode.
You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Thank you.
You are welcome. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
Think you'll invade?
In time.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
Alright.
As you wish.
I'm so glad you just told me the Qunari's gonna try and invade us.
Look, before we go any further, I want to say something. I appreciate that you brought me to see my sister, and that you were there to talk me down after we left. You're a true friend. I just wanted to tell you that.
We're in this together.
That we are. I have your back. You know that, right? Well, now that that's out of the way, ask away.
No, that's it.
What say you?
Never mind.
Something I can help with?
Never mind.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why. Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
Nope, not really. Just saying hello.
Aye. Well, hello.
We already talked to her. So. I might run and do that one really quick. So, I think we will. That way we don't have to do it later.
Yes.
Let's run all the way back there again. Unless I'm supposed to go here. I don't think so. I think I'm supposed to go there. I don't remember, honestly. Alright, now that we're down here, we're gonna go down here and do his. So, I won't bore you all with the fighting. I will only be showing the, after this, be showing the, little videos.
This is it. Kadash Tig. Perhaps. It may also be where I was found. These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however.
Okay, so before we fight him, we came in through here and we made it all the way where we needed to go. That was a lot of darkspawn, just saying.
Watch out!
Let's see what you made of. Show them no mercy. Just call me the Reaper.
Is it time to kill someone?
The music. Get no mercy from me.
There we go again, me being a badass. Boom! Right into his eyeball. Interesting. Those are for him, so her. Anyway.
Let us end this.
Go figure. Getting ready to do something and get ambushed. Goodbye. Nope.
Excellent job. I suppose that could have been worse.
Here we go.
Darkspawn, kill them all.
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Okay, let's try this again.
What is this? This I remember.
That's a big statue.
It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name, Shale of House Kadash. Just as Karadin said. I remember now. I remember, Shale. That was me.
It's wonderful.
Wonderful to remember being a soft, squishy creature of flesh. Perhaps. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Alright, I do believe that might have ended it. Yep, it did. Set quest complete. Alright, now we go back to camp. Talk to Shelley, see what she has to say.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Sure.
It chose to side with Caradon and destroy the Anvil of the Void. I agree with its decision, and yet the Paragon Branca was the reason it ventured into the Deep Roads. Why did it choose to defy her? It could not have known for certain that Caradon would be able to assist it with the dwarves. I am pleased, then. I had no idea that was why it did that. At any rate, I wanted to thank it. It gave Caradon the end he wanted, and I'm pleased to have been a part of it. I will have to think on Caradon's words to me. It was a great deal to absorb, but for now, let us go on.
Sure. Anything else you want to say?
It has occurred to me that I have been... Excuse me. This is not easy. It occurs to me that I have been less than charitable with it since it reanimated me.
You have a good reason, I think.
I have come to realize that it has been good to me. You have been good to me, even though you had no control rod to enforce obedience. I have never had one before, so I don't know how to thank you for being, you know...
A soft, squishy, fleshy creature?
That too. I followed you, expecting to find answers to my questions, but I think I have found something better.
A friend. Does this mean I get to be called you now?
No, it's a one-time thing. I don't want to raise its expectations to unrealistic levels after all. Oh, let us not speak of this awkward bonding moment ever again. To the road.
To the road. Okay, so. Now that we've done that, let's go ahead and get our party for the next area. We are going to need her.
Yes.
Yes.
I want to take Liliana, but I know the next area is a pain in the butt. I think I'm just going to stick with who I have. I've gone so far through this without doing it, might as well go even further. Here we go. We're going to finish the mission for here. This may be a long episode, but I'm going to try my best to get this all done in one video.
What are you doing in Haven? There's nothing for you here. No, you do not. I would have been informed if someone was expecting a visitor. Who? Perhaps revered Father Eirik will know of whom you speak. Unfortunately, he's ministering to the villagers at the moment and cannot be disturbed. I suggest you seek your brother elsewhere.
Why do you have Father priests are women?
It's always been thus in Haven. We do not question tradition. Our ways are not the ways of the lowland cities. The urn is nothing but a legend. I do not know who Brother Genetivi is or what he says. However, I'm sure people can convince themselves of anything.
Yeah, I kind of remember when I got jumped.
No. We do not appreciate lowlanders looking about our home as though it was some sort of zoo. Ask and be on your way. Haven's always been here. My family knows no other home. Father Eirik is our spiritual leader and guide. He's in the chantry giving a sermon. You should not disturb him. we keep to ourselves. We see no need to announce our presence to the world. It's more peaceful that way. Then perhaps you should return to the lowlands. You may trade for supplies at the shop if you wish. Then I suggest you and your companions leave.
I suggest we tread carefully here. Something is amiss.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, a lot. Oh, let's check the house. Nothing in that box. I knew it. I should have brought Liliana. There's nothing in there.
Come, Bonnie Lynn. Tell us where you've been. Were you up? Who are you? You shouldn't be here. In the chantry. Mother wanted me to go to the chant, but she doesn't get to tell me what to do anymore. I'm sick of listening to Father Eirik, along with the babies and the girls. Soon I'll be old enough to go up the mountain and... Don't know. Just is that way. Lowlanders don't belong here.
Interesting. Something about going up a mountain. It's over here.
Now's better than later.
Probably another chest I can't open. Yep.
Why not?
Pardon?
Oh, I'd give you a roll. Why not?
A roll?
Aye, anytime. Preferably in the dark.
I suppose I should be flattered.
I'm not sure I have the equipment for that, but sure, whatever gets you working.
Well, okie dokie then. Can't go in there, so this must be what they were talking about, right? Apparently not. Death of a Templar. So there's nothing in this little area. Let's move further up. Let's go into village shop, see what's going on.
Who are you? You're not from Haven. We don't get very many visitors. How would you describe the place you know only as home? I don't have much, but I suppose you can take a look.
Yeah, let's see here. Take the potions. Because we need potions. Need lyrium. Never know, one might need that. Okay, so...
You're back? No, I've never heard that name. I think... What are you doing? That's private! I don't see how that is any of your concern.
I'm making it my concern.
No, you have no right.
There's something fishy going on. I'm gonna find out.
No one's getting out! Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Armor, clothing left of this that he was from.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
Redcliffe,
back?
one of the Arl's knights. It's very interesting. Very interesting.
Something is coming. Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my
That's a creepy scarecrow. I'm sure we'll probably get attacked for coming over here. Oh no, apparently this is just leaving, huh? That's not where we want to go. We want to keep going further up. Hey, pumpkin. Here we go.
All right, all right.
Shall we go into battle?
Well,
While I do my happy dance.
I don't like it when they're trying to hide things. You never know when there's going to be more.
Is everyone in the chantry?
Come on, you guys got it. There you go. Let's go ahead and save right here. Go on into this temple.
We are blessed beyond measure. We are chosen by the holy and beloved to be her guardians. This sacred duty is given to us alone. Rejoice, my brethren, and prepare your hearts to receive her. Lift up your voices and despair not, for she will raise her faithful servants to glory when her... Ah, welcome. I heard we had a visitor wandering about the village. I trust you've enjoyed your time in Haven so far?
You killed the Knights of Redcliffe. I saw the bodies.
This, my brothers, is what happens when you let an outsider into the village. They have no respect for our privacy. He will tell others of us if we let him. Word will spread, and then what? You, stranger, do not understand our ways. You would bring war to Haven in your ignorance.
You're up and bring war.
We don't owe you any explanations for our actions.
Oh, you do.
We have a sacred duty. Failure to protect her would be a greater sin. All will be forgiven.
Oh, no, you don't. With me, I'm taking you right now. You take him right now. Killed the Knights of Redcliffe for what reason? You're gonna find out.
While I do my happy dance.
Alright, let's take a look at that brick wall now. Oh, there we go. I was waiting for that.
All right, all
Excuse me.
right.
And look who we found. Brother Gabby.
Who are you? They've sent you to finish it. You're not one of them, thank the Maker. So it seems. They take great pains to keep it well hidden. The leg's not doing so well, and I can't feel my foot.
I can set the leg and ease some of the pain, but he'll need a lot of rest in order to heal.
I don't have time to rest now. I'm so close. The urn is just up that mountain. The Arl is sick. Will he live? Politics never did anyone any good. The Arl is a noble soul. But the ashes will surely cure him. Haven lies in the shadow of the mountain that holds the urn. There is an old temple there built to protect it. The door is always locked, but I know what the key is. Eirik wears a medallion that opens the temple door. I've seen what he does with it. Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you. It is not that far, and will you let me lean on you? For the urn, any pain is worth enduring. All right. What is on your mind? Yes, of course. How could I forget? Eirik said they were ambushed, some killed, a few brought back to Haven to be questioned. He was so self-righteous about it, so smug. He seemed pleased that he had tortured and murdered these men. Good. Eirik and his fellows were a blemish in the Maker's sight. If the Maker would even deign to look upon this world, that is. Let's just talk about something else now, shall we? Well, it wasn't exactly what I expected it to be. I do not know. When the Chantry was established, it was decided that only female priests would ever be ordained. It is possible that the villagers, the disciples of Andraste, predate the Chantry, and so have no knowledge of the Chantry's rules.
I don't really care about the Chancery.
I certainly hope the ashes will save him. The legends speak of their miraculous powers. There are many stories of pilgrims being healed, the blind seeing, and the lame dancing in joy. Perhaps it is Andraste that does this. Perhaps it is belief itself. By believing the ashes are magical, you make them so. Anyway, that can be discussed once we actually have the ashes, and the Arl is better.
That's true.
So run along and get that medallion, then. Yes, that is your key. Take me to the mountainside, and I will show you.
All right, let's go.
Ah, good. Help me up here. I'll try not to slow us down.
Now we get to go up the mountain. Fun, fun.
Here we are. Give me the medallion, and let's see if I remember.
Well, you better.
Yes, you see, it can be manipulated, just like this. And there, a key to open the way. There are very few keys like this left in the world, but I have seen some. When you find the right combination, it just feels right. It is hard to explain. Now, let's see if we can open this door. There should be a place to insert this. Oh, what I would give to have seen this hall in all its splendor, as it was meant to be. Still, sweep away the ice and the snow, and traces of beauty remain. I'm sorry, what? I was a little distracted, I apologize. These carvings were created just
Sure you
after
are.
Andraste's death, and they may reveal things about her life that we do not yet know. I think I need more time to study these statues and carvings.
But I can't wait for you.
I could not keep up with you with my injuries. I should be safe. I don't think there are any villagers here. Go. I will be all right. Perhaps my destiny was only to lead you to the Anne. It was designed to protect the Anne from those who would steal it or do harm to it, namely the Tevinter Imperium. I expected you would say something like that. I'm not sure. The legends were never very specific on that point. Only the faithful shall lay eyes on the sacred ashes. Death and misfortune await the unbeliever. The Maker's gaze has fallen on Andraste's final resting place. He weeps for his beloved, and his wrath at her betrayers endures. That is what the legend says, and the Maker may indeed watch this place. Read between the lines, however, and you'll understand that it is merely a simple truth draped in hyperbole and metaphor. After all, no one wants to hear, Willie toiled for many a year to perfect the curious mechanisms that would send a sharpened spike up the arse of the unwary intruder.
Oh, cunning.
I think my decision to stay here was the best one, don't you? I'll be right here if you need me. Now I need something to write on.
Okay, so we're in the temple. I'm gonna try and make this as short as I can. So, okay, so we made it this far. Cleared out these rooms. Can't go that way because there's a cave-in over here. So now we're right here. We're gonna light this. Oh, there we go. Now we can get nice and toasty and warm before continuing forward.
All right, all right.
Okay, so I did run through and we went even further. We went both sides, cleared them out, and they both go to the same area. Oh, wrong button. Come on. The Wyoming's lair. Let's go in. Like I said, I'm trying to go through all the fighting because there's a lot of fighting through here. So. Okay, so this is what we're fighting now. It's a Dragoling. Baby dragons. Alright, forward we go. See what else this cavern has to show us. Oh look, some more. Looks like they were hiding up in this mountain. Bunch of little dragons. Maybe this is where the Darkspawn goes to get its archdemons. Who knows? Oh, we're saving now. We're going forward some more. Here we go. Let them come to us, makes it easier. Apparently they're friends with the Dragons because they're not attacking each other. Even though there's more just around the corner.
One more notch on the belt. Run while you still can!
Okay. So, this ought to be fun and interesting. Come on, we gotta go up here. Yeah, I figured I was under attack by a bigger one. You need to drink a bigger one.
Yes.
Yeah, go bigger. Just when the going gets tough, everyone wants to lay down and take a nap. That's a lot of dragons kicking our butts. And I thought this would be great. Okay, now that I kicked the crap out of those things, let's around. I don't know. Go that way, but I'm probably gonna run back down that way. Okay, so I was going the wrong direction in the first place. Here we go. Let's see, save just in case I'm not ready.
Stop! You will go no further!
You wanna stop me?
You have defiled our temple. You have spilled the blood of the faithful and slaughtered our young. No more! You will tell me now, intruder, why you have done all this. Why have you come here? I am Father Colgrim, leader and guide to the disciples of Andraste. Kill us, and you will face Andraste. She will smell our blood, and the blood of her children on you, and her wrath will be great. She is so much more! She is even more glorious than all the old gods combined. The prophet Andraste has overcome death itself, and has returned to her faithful in a form more radiant than you can imagine. Not even the Tevinter Imperium could hope to slay her now. What hope do you have?
Okay.
You know nothing! Andraste revealed herself to us! We are her chosen! To arms, my brethren! Andraste will grant us victory!
I see enemies ahead.
This dude is bonkers. Okay. Well. Let's go through here. Not so bad, not too bad, not too bad. And that's what they were hiding up here, was a big old dragon. I really don't want to fight another dragon yet. Maybe with any luck.
My only consolation is that if that thing swallows me, I will give it indigestion.
That's funny. I don't know where you're laying down, but I was just curious what's out of here. See, more chest. And you want to walk my playthrough, we'll find lots of chest. Okay, let's go over here and see what's going on. Okay, so now we're in here. Shiny. Oh, look, more shiny.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Alright, let's talk to the Guardian.
I bid you welcome, Pilgrim. I am the Guardian, the
protector of the urn of sacred ashes. I have waited years for this. You are the first to arrive in a very long time. It has been my duty, my life, to protect the urn and prepare the way for the faithful who come to revere Andraste. For years beyond counting have I been here, and shall I remain until my task is done and the Imperium has crumbled into the sea. Ah, is it not? Then perhaps this is the beginning of the end. When my brethren and I carried Andraste from Tevinter to this sanctuary, we vowed to forever revere her memory and guard her. I have watched generations of my brethren take up the mantle of their fathers. For centuries they did this, unwavering, joyful in their appointed task. But now they have lost their way. They have forgotten Andraste and their promise. I am all that remains of the first disciples. I swore I would protect the urn as long as I lived, and I have lived a very long time. Did anyone really know her, save the Maker? She would sometimes spend weeks alone in meditation, often without food or water. I made a vow to Andraste and to the Maker. My life is tied to the ashes. As long as they remain, so will I. You already know that the urn contains the remains of the prophet Andraste.
This mountain has veins of lyrium running all through it. Can't mistake that tingle. It's so strong I can just about smell it. Makes you wonder what's magical here, the urn or the mountain? What exactly is keeping you alive, Guardian?
It is not my place to question. No, our Andraste has gone to the Maker's side. She will not return. The dragon is a fearsome creature, and they must have seen her as an alternative to the absent Maker and his silent Andraste. A true believer would not require audacious displays of power. It began with an ancestor of the one known as Colgrim. He saw himself as a new prophet, preaching the rebirth. Some disagreed with him. I heard their cries of pain and loss, which were quickly silenced. The Maker will sit in judgment of them when the time comes. You have come to honor Andraste, and you shall, if you prove yourself worthy. Then you will not come to the ashes. It is not my place to decide your worthiness. The gauntlet does that.
Okay.
If you are found worthy, you will see the urn and be allowed to take a small pinch of the ashes for yourself. If not... The gauntlet tells the true pilgrims from the false. You will undergo 4 tests of faith, and we shall see how your soul fares.
Well, alrighty.
Before you go, there is something I must ask. I see that the path that led you here was not easy.
No,
There
no,
is
it wasn't.
suffering in your past. Your suffering, and the suffering of others. You abandoned your father and mother, leaving them in the hands of Rendon Howe, knowing he would show no mercy. Do you think you failed your parents? Thank you. That is all I wish to know.
Accept your failings, but do not let them govern your life.
Everyone makes mistakes. I say have an ale and let it go.
It seems that reflection on past mistakes is a constant preoccupation of the religious mind.
And what of those that follow you?
Ask your question, Guardian. I am ready.
You are ever the advisor, ready with a word of wisdom. Do you wonder if you spout only platitudes, burned into your mind in the distant past? Perhaps you are only a tool, used to spread the word of the Circle and the Chantry. Does doubt ever chip away at your truths?
You frame the statement in the form of a question, yet you already know our answers. There is no sense in hiding, is there? Yes, I do doubt at times. Only the fool is completely certain of himself.
Ah, the dwarf. You left your home and came to the surface, knowing that...
Why don't I save you some time? Yes, I wish I could have saved my family from Branka. I wish I'd been a better mate. Maybe she'd have stayed home with a belly full of baby Ogren and never gone for the anvil. Maybe I failed her. And yes, I came to the surface because I'm barely a dwarf anymore. My family is dead. My honor as a warrior long gone. I've lost my caste and my house, and I have nothing else to lose.
Shale, the stone giant. There is so little I can draw from you. I feel the distant echo of a soul, dormant for so long, now awake.
Good for you.
And with the awakening,
Good
the
for
slow
you.
realization of all you have lost. Ah, Shale, your entire existence is a test of your will and courage. You have my respect. The way is open. Good luck, and may you find what you seek.
Alright, let's get this party started. Oh boy, I don't know the right questions to any of these. Oh well.
Echoes from a shadow realm, whispers of things yet to come. Thought's strange sister dwells in night, is swept away by dawning light. Of what do I speak?
Dreams.
A dream came upon me as my daughter slumbered beneath my heart. It told of her life, and of her betrayal and death. I am sorrow and regret. I am a mother weeping bitter tears for a daughter she could not save.
Okay, now that I got done taking that, come on.
I'd neither a guest nor a trespasser be. In this place I belong, that belongs also to me. Of what do I speak?
I believe that's home.
It was my dream for the people to have a home of their own, where we would have no masters but ourselves. The enemy of my enemy is my friend, and thus we followed Andraste against the Imperium. But she was betrayed, and so were we.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain. Of what do I speak?
Let's hear that one more time.
A poison of the soul, passion's cruel counterpart. From love she grows, till love lies slain.
Jealousy.
Of what do I speak? Yes, jealousy drove me to betrayal. I was the greatest general of the Alamari, but beside her I was nothing. Hundreds fell before her on bended knee. They loved her, as did the Maker. I loved her too. But what man can compare with a god?
She wields the broken sword and separates true kings from tyrants. Of what do I speak? Yes, I could not bear the sight of Andraste's suffering, and mercy
I just knew
bade
that
me
one because
end
that's the
her
only one I
life.
remember more out of
I am the
everything.
penitent sinner, who shows compassion as he hopes compassion will be shown to him.
Now it comes really hard when trying to do those because I don't remember anyone else's.
No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak? No man has seen it, but all men know it. Lighter than air, sharper than any sword. Comes from nothing, but will fell the strongest armies. Of what do I speak?
Sounds like hunger.
Yes, hunger was the weapon used against the wicked men of the Tiventer Imperium. The Maker kindled the sun's flame, scorching the land. Their crops failed, and their armies could not march. Then he opened the heavens and bade the waters flow, and washed away their filth. I am Cather, disciple of Andraste and commander of her armies. I saw these things done and knew the Makers smiled on us.
Well, good for you. Okay, let's go with Baldy here. No, pause. I don't know why I've
The
done.
bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
Well, I need to hear that again, because that didn't make any sense.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
One more time, one more time.
The bones of the world stretched towards the sky's embrace, veiled in white, like a bride greeting her groom. Of what do I speak?
That first part kind of sounds like a hill. So probably a mountain.
Yes. I carried Andraste's ashes out of Tevinter into the mountains to the east, where she could gaze ever into her Maker's sky. No more fitting a tomb than this could we find.
Okay.
An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. The debt of blood must be paid in full. Of what do I
That
speak?
straight up sounds like vengeance.
Yes, my husband Hysarian would have chosen a quick death for Andraste. I made him swear that she would die publicly with her war leaders, that all would know the Imperium's strength. I am justice. I am vengeance. Blood can only be repaid in blood.
And that's why you're dead.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
What?
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Coconut? One more time.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
Tune, the plague, wind, a coconut.
The smallest lark could carry it, while a strong man might not. Of what do I speak?
I think it's tune.
Yes, I was Andraste's dearest friend in childhood, and always we would sing. She celebrated the beauty of life, and all who heard her would be filled with joy. They say the Maker himself was moved by Andraste's song, and then she sang no more of simple things.
Boy, that was like a pain in the butt. Hey, it's Dad.
My dearest child. You know that I am gone, and all your prayers and wishes will not bring me back. No more must you grieve, my boy. Take the pain and the guilt, acknowledge it, and let go. It is time. You have such a long road ahead of you, and you must be prepared. And so I leave this in your hands. I know you will do great things with it.
I have an item. I don't see anything. Huh. Who knows? Maybe it'll come important later.
I see enemies ahead.
Stand still!
Get off my back. Breaking us sweat already.
I shall do so.
They won't know what hit them.
Excuse me. Kinda hurt. Oh boy. Okay, let's see if I can remember how to do this.
Those interesting looking sections of floor on the side of this chasm have something to do with
Unnatural. Where I come from, bridges are either there or not. Be careful. I don't want to be the one that has to go down there to scrape you off the bottom.
Huh. Well, okay, apparently that's not right.
Let us be careful.
Okay.
Perhaps only one of us needs to cross this chasm.
Apparently that's not correct. Not correct again.
I'm here.
Here I am.
Okay. Okay, since you can come off.
Of course.
Damn it. Damn, that took forever. Okay, now that that's done, I can come with.
I thought it was a legend. I didn't believe.
You have been through the trials of the Gauntlet. You have walked the path of Andraste, and like her, you have been cleansed. You have proven yourself worthy, Pilgrim. Approach the sacred ashes.
Got it.
Here we go. Moment of truth. Here we go.
What an odd thing to do with the honored dead. To store it in a pot. Bizarre.
I could not have asked for a greater honor than to be here. I will never forget this feeling.
That's it? Thought it would be bigger.
There we go. Just checking to see if there's anything. An unfortunate survivor right here. So we don't talk to that guy again because he's gone. So we're gonna head on out. So now we got this. It won't let us do that. Well, of course not. I really don't want to fight that. just be quiet. Let's just see if we can sneak by. Yes, we really don't wanna fight this thing. No, no, we do not. There's a door over here that I'm going through. Voila! I'm back. Alrighty, where are you at? There you are.
Welcome back. You were gone for quite some time. Well, did you find it? Is that? Oh, there's some dust on... No, that's not dust. Oh, Maker, I'm not worthy to look upon. What was it like, coming to the urn, I mean? You are a very fortunate person. And so am I. Perhaps my research will not seem so much like blasphemy to the Chantry now. We must organize an expedition. There is so much history here, it must be studied. And pilgrims should be allowed to come to the urn. But the urn belongs to all the faithful. How can you deny this to them? No, we must share it.
You have noble intentions, Brother Genitivi. But can you say the same of your brethren in the Chantry?
I wish people wanted to share me more often. Especially the ladies. I want more ladies to share me.
I will spread this good news or die trying. I must return home. I have much to do. If you ever find yourself in Denerim, please visit me. I am not a rich man, but I have a small collection of interesting artifacts. I hope to see you soon, my friend.
I have a feeling we probably should have just killed him. But hey, people want to attempt to go for us, let them. Alright, we're gonna go to the campsite and yes, we're gonna save it here. This is where I'm ending it. So, until next time, be kind and have fun and have a great day.